That was weird. What the hell? Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin, also known as Kev Zapper, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, I am playing the mobile version. I don't have a full computer where I can actually play these. Don't get me wrong, I would love to play these with my mouse because I am a lot faster with my mouse than I am with tapping, but until I have to do the mobile port. But anyway, I know the basic gist of Five Nights at Freddy's. I know the lore. I don't care about the phone calls. Like I played this. Like I'm sure everybody has seen this game. Everybody knows how it's played. But this is my favorite out of all Five Nights at Freddy's is FNAF 2, because with this one you were introduced to this puppet and so many animatronics. Now, one thing that I also wanted to mention is security breach. Now, I have found a slight theory with FNAF security breach. Some people might not actually know about it. Oh, jeez. But Five Nights at Freddy's security breach, there is an Easter egg in there with Bonnie. You can find Glam Rock Bonnie, and it's actually, I think it might be fake because I only seen one person ever do it. And then I could never find that video again, as if he deleted it or something. But yeah, apparently this guy found Glam Rock Bonnie in security breach. What he explained in like the little note that he left in the beginning of the video. He said something about that note that read off Bonnie. Like he found that note that said like 12 something Bonnie went into the atrium and then into the arcade and then into Monty Golf. He said that he followed those instructions at the time of when he was there. So like when the game first starts, he went he went first to the atrium to see if he could find Bonnie. Didn't find Bonnie there. And then at the next time, he went through and like he kept doing through all the times, but he never saw Bonnie. And then all of a sudden it fades to black, and then he goes into Monty Golf, and Bonnie is just standing there talking with Monty, and then they get into a fight apparently. Now again, like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, because it is I've only seen him do it, and like I said, it also cuts to black, which makes it feel like it was an edit of some sort, or like a mod or anything. So I don't know, but that is interesting if that actually is true. I don't know if anybody else has been able to do it. I don't know, I'm just rambling on. It's night one, nothing really that much is gonna happen. I know I'm probably gonna get Bonnie or Chica coming through, yeah. Oh, in the mobile version he loses his guitar? Really? I remember like watching Mark, Jack, and Matt play this, and in all their playthroughs he has the guitar. Oh, where'd Chica go? Oh, Chica's still there, okay. Yeah, look, I don't know, that's weird, he doesn't have the guitar. You moving across there, buddy? Headed into that room now? Huh? Now you're right there. Hello. Yeah, I haven't watched any like recent FNAF things that much. I watched Matt Pat on his YouTube live, as he likes to call it. But I actually watched I think I got all the way up to Mark where he live streamed. The one that he live streamed, I think he posted like one more video after that live stream, but I think I stopped there. Yeah, there was so much lore in Five Nights at Freddy's security breach that I don't think anyone knows where to look or even how to process it, because the ways I've played the game and I followed the lore, but I personally have my own precautions of it. Like, everybody's saying like Mango, this one. Everyone says that she caused the fight of the seven, which I find that very, very hard to believe. Like, yeah, her character, the way she's designed, like, who wouldn't think like something like that would be like a malfunction? But it says due to possible malfunction, but it doesn't actually mean it's caused by the fight of 87. Now, what other character do we know that attacks in a very similar way? Back here, there's Foxy. Because another thing that never quite gets explained, in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, Foxy is out of order. And if we're supposed to take the games quite literally, as like the developer is talking about, then the only on night one, huh? Why did I just hear Balloon Boy? That was weird. You guys heard that? That was Balloon Boy. He said hi. Anyway, but yeah, so why is Foxy out of order? Like, that never gets explained. And it has to mean something. It can't just be like, oh yeah, Foxy's out of order, who cares, no one's there, no one wants it. Like, nobody looked into that. There's gotta be a reason to that, right? Yeah, like that just can't be random. Like, there has to be a reason why he's out of order, right? And could Foxy be out of order? Like, could he be? Yeah. Could Foxy be out of order because of the bite of 87 that happened here? Because if we're supposed to take the lore and the timeline of these series very very hardcore, then Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes before the one location. Now, if you guys recall correctly, as we see in FNAF 4, the Fredbear and Friends TV show, we see Foxy fully repaired as if nothing happened, right? Then, yeah, we never really get to see Foxy in FNAF 4, and it's probably like, this probably has no lore revelation, but if Foxy is doing well, and as we know, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 location is the location of FNAF 1, but before, it was just Freddy and the gang. It was with Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and then the rest. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Roxy, you know. So, could it be that the reason why Foxy is out of order is because he saw something terrible happen, preferably here after he's possessed. He knows who the killer was, or thinks he knows, because here's another thing that never gets unanswered. And it kind of also, I feel like this also is a hint in Security Breach. So, when you get Roxy's eyes, Roxy is allowed to see things that no one else can, which kind of ties back to here, FNAF 2. Foxy and the puppet are the only ones who can see through the Freddy mask. They can see through it. That's why Foxy has to use the flashlight, and the puppet you have to keep winding the box. Could that have lore implications? Because I feel like those are just two random things that never get really that never really get explained. And it could actually have big lore implications. There's just so much to this game. Like, I feel like sometimes people overlook the certain details, and like certain details actually could explain and make much more sense of the story. And don't get me wrong, like I love Five Nights at Freddy's, and I think everyone who's trying to piece together the lore is doing a fantastic job. Like, I'm not saying any theory is wrong. I'm not saying any theory is bad. And people who want to believe it's Mango who calls the bite of 87, they can. Some people, another question is that like overcomplicated the lore is the bite of 83, which, if you're not familiar with that, is what Fredbear does in to the crying child in FNAF 4. But the crying child in FNAF 4, after he gets bit, would hold the lines, "You're broken." And I know I don't think anybody else has really done it, but I have seen some lore things where people are saying Gregory is the crying child from FNAF 4, just rebuilt as a robot. I've actually seen 3 theories, 2 on Reddit and then 1 from MatPat. So I personally do not know if that actually is true. So, I mean, personally, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of just, like, some of the lore is so confusing, while some of it is, like, so moderately easy that it feels almost too real to actually be part of the lore. Because I've also seen, like, some Five Nights at Freddy's fan games that are made by fans, and they like include certain things that might actually be part of like the actual Five Nights at Freddy's universe when they're really not. Like perfect example, like in Fredbear and Friends reboot, the puppet runs along a track and like has like a weird little pattern of what he does. And in here, there is a puppet Easter egg that I have physically seen, so I know it is true. But he will appear running through here, and he'll come through here, and then if you like rave party this light, you can see his face pop up like Golden Freddy. Which I feel like that actually is an Easter egg relating to like in here. Why would, again, back to what my recent statement was. Inside of these games, there has to be more Easter eggs than what people are finding. Cause yeah, we know like the five missing kids went murdered. We know their names. We know everything. Well, not everything, but we know like the basic standards of what these are. We know Gregory is the security breach child. But another thing that I also wanted to talk about, which brings me to a statement where I want to say it's true, but again, with only seeing one playthrough, I doubt it is. But hey, if maybe it is, maybe other people just haven't discovered it yet. But there is apparently an Easter egg where Golden Freddy is in security breach, which, now again, like I said, I don't believe this could be wrong, or either that in form of being true. But Golden Freddy, if we all know the lore, Golden Freddy should be in hell where as William Afton. Like, that's where he should be, right? Again, if you also think about it, it can't be within FNAF. He can't be within FNAF security breach because he is like he's tormenting Afton. So if Afton is in security breach, who are we playing as in Ultimate Custom Night? Because if we're not playing as Afton in Ultimate Custom Night, then if we are playing as Afton in Ultimate Custom Night, then it throws off all the lore. Because we predicted, well, MatPat and like the subreddit and all the other like FNAF people, I didn't really predict it. I actually thought it was just like different lore. But I got proven wrong because of the multi-series. So, but I'm a big boy. I sucked it up and actually believed it because I've read it a lot. But anyway, yeah. So if we do not play as Afton in Ultimate Custom Night, then that would. If we do, my bad, I keep getting that confused. If we do play as Afton in Ultimate Custom Night, that will throw off all the lore because if we burn Springtrap in FNAF 3, burn him again as in Pizzeria Simulator, and then we see him suffer in hell through all of the creations that he made from the toys to the withered. Excuse me, sorry, that's very rude. The withered, like all the animatronics that he ever created in his time. Like, one of the things that we don't get to see is actually who we're playing. Now, like I said, there are clues that say, like, where Nightmare Freddy says, "I am given flesh to be your tormentor." So, and then other ones, like, we know who our friends are, and you are not one of them. So, like, that's enough. Like, those are clues pointing to saying, like, it's William Afton. But one thing, like, I have, and I actually have, like, a big theory about, is who is actually are we playing as? Hello? Could there be a shot or a chance by anything that we are playing as Henry in Ultimate Custom? Now, there's not many facts saying this, but there are a few hints that say it. Now, there are a few that say yes, but there are also a few that also throw it off. The few that throw it off, I'm gonna call out right now because I feel like that is very that's the very self-explanatory. The puppet. The puppet's voice lines say, "I am not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you, but you need to stay out of my way." Or, "I am not afraid of you, at least not anymore." Or something like along those lines. And then you have I forget what the other one was, but it's like the point of I forget. I can't remember it. It's like there are certain lines in Ultimate Custom Night that I couldn't remember because I haven't fully seen all of them. Yeah, I've only ever seen. I played the game once. I played for like 6 hours straight, learning everything and going through it. But I didn't actually find anything that useful. It was a bit of a challenge. Like, I had to a good challenge with it. I know Mark, he did 55 mode. I kind of used his strategy for what he used. But I never really tried to go for 50-20 mode. I want to say the highest I did was 50. I went up to 50-15 mode and actually tried to do it there. But I couldn't do 15. So what I did is I went to 10 and like slowly kind of raised it up as much as I could. And come to find out, I was actually only able to beat 15-13 mode, 50-13 mode. Yeah, it's hard. Like, it is hard to sometimes get the lore. But another thing I'm getting off track here is the ones that also prove that could have a potential thing. The one you should not have killed. Yes, we all seem to know that is Cassidy, and he is haunting William Afton to whatever. That's what it is. That's the lore. But could it be a possibility that in Ultimate Custom Night we play as Henry, and the one we should not have killed is Fredbear? Because notice, Fredbear and Golden Freddy are two different animatronics, and I feel like the design choices are way too obvious for them to be the same. And the one you should not have killed could be Michael Afton's son. Because if you think about it, Fredbear is clearly, if Afton uses Spring Bonnie, then that means that Henry's suit was the Fredbear suit, or the Golden Freddy suit. So, could we not be talking about William here, but could we actually be talking about Henry? Because if William all along was the one that was doing the killing, as we clearly see, could it be possible that Henry has actually killed off someone as well? Like, kind of helped William? Because there's no way that you can just make me believe. No, again, I strongly advise, this is not true. But it could be a prime example. Like, it could actually have some lore implications. I wouldn't personally listen to me because I don't know if this is true. It just seems rather weird. Also, these Easter eggs, what are these relating to? Because this has to mean something.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, so there's gotta be something to this lore. Clearly, Ultimate Custom Night confirms that it is William Afton. That's without a doubt. That's trapped there. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention that I didn't see anyone really do much about. The static to Mangle, if you actually fully go through and listen to that static, you will actually be able to make out some words saying, "We got a little boy over here and he's missing his frontal lobe. Please send backup." And I've actually decoded those words, and it seems to be the same voice as Glitchtrap in Help Wanted, where he says, "I always come back." It's that same voice. And then I played that in comparison with That and then the help wanted, and I also did the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Springtrap sound, like where he's moaning, and all three of those voice lines tend to sound vaguely familiar. Yeah, I mean, personally, I just don't know. At this point, I feel like it's more. I feel like the lore just overapplies itself, and that, like, I feel like it's a completely different story than. I feel like it's all just like a side by side comparison. I want to say, since the release of Ultimate Custom Night, I feel like the lore has changed. Like, I feel like the lore has 100% changed since Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, it changes the lore. Because Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is the only time that we see 5 kids, one getting chomped by Fredbear, known as the Bite of 83. And then we never get to see what happens to other kids. But it is a very odd coincidence that all those kids, they were wearing the exact masks of Freddy, yeah, and I know there's also a lot of things that Michael Afton is Foxy Bone, that has been confirmed by the book Fazbear Flex Step Closer, which I did read. Come on, go away. Whatever, little boy. Ready for it? Okay, but yeah, so there's gotta be something to that. Like, that can't be just random. Now, as we know, Michael Afton has very weird behavior by explaining, like, his being scooped and not having have died, then also of him being burnt in the end and still being able to come back as apparently Glamrock Freddy, which I'm not truly convinced on that. It's possible because this lore of the game just doesn't make any sense to me. But what I feel like Michael Afton died in the 5 missing children's incident and was rebuilt by William, because we never get confirmation of who the kids are. They could just be random kids, and yeah, it also could be like because like a lot of the books are saying is that I didn't even realize what the hell happened. I was too busy trying to explain something. I had my mask on though. Did I take it off? I don't know. But yeah, so there's gotta be something to that. Like, there's Henry in the books, there's a lot of family households to where it's actually like stepfathers, not really like actual fathers. So, and then like I know MatPat has concluded like where William is actually a stepfather than what we think. So could it be that Michael Afton is Henry's son and he gets killed by Michael, and then like he did with his daughter in the books, Charlotte, he rebuilds her into baby. Could he have rebuilt Michael as a robot, and we never seen it in any of the games. Like, he got killed by Afton in the missing children's report of 5 missing children, the original 5 missing children. So I don't know, like that. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I will definitely do more lore implications and things of my thoughts. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, like what you guys want me to explain. I actually know like a lot of the FNAF lore. I've played Security Breach to the fullest, unlocked every ending. I've done it all. Like, the only FNAF game that I have not played because I didn't really have any interest for it, because it when I seen others play it, it looked like an RPG, which is FNAF World. So that's the only thing I have not played, and personally, I don't want to play it. I don't know. It's just like, it's my final thought. Like, it's FNAF World. I feel like it ties up a lot of loose ends in like the previous and future, including Security Breach, because there is a FNAF World reference in Security Breach as well that I found. I didn't record any of my FNAF Security Breach progress because I didn't have the technology to do so, but there was a FNAF World reference that I'm sure some other people have probably found. It is very secretive. It's over by Vanny's room. If you do the Vanny ending and you go to get Princess Quest 3 in Vanny's room, behind the Princess Quest 3 minigame, there actually is a venture. There is like the Adventure World little minimap DLC character of the Freddy when you're in Old Man Consequence's Lake. You know, I seen that there. It was, I pressed E on it, or like I tried to grab it to see if I could do anything with it. You can't really do anything with it. That was also just something there, I guess. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed and you actually want to hear more FNAF theories that I have, or if you guys have any theories that you guys will want me to help confer or anything, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of it. Also, if you also want to enjoy more of these, like just this in general, if you want to enjoy it, just go right ahead and hit that subscribe. It won't hurt. It helps me out, and it helps you see your videos a lot faster. So thanks again, everybody. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!